Hello and welcome to LinkedIn Live with the Keynote Curators. I'm Seth Deckman, your Keynote Curator. We appreciate you joining us for insights, tips, thought leadership on everything and anything to do with keynote speakers, events, event production, and anything to do with business in general and your personal life. So that's basically all of humanity, all of society, all of history, and all of humankind right here on the Keynote Curators LinkedIn Live. Today, I want to continue our thoughts on working from home, the future of work, virtual work, half office, half at home, blended solutions. But I want to talk about something that's near and dear to my heart as somebody who has worked from home for 15 years and the importance of breaking bread. That's right, breaking bread. We've got a couple of baguettes here. I can scratch my head with them. I can crisscross them and make an X. But this is really important because there's nothing like the spark of breaking bread. There's nothing like being with somebody over a meal. It doesn't have to be alcohol, sharing a tea, a coffee, a drink, a lemonade, a glass of wine, whatever it is, being face to face and looking each other in the eye. Because working virtually, as we've covered on these sessions, has a lot of advantages to it. The agility, the adaptability, the flexibility. There's other ways of collaborating where you're limited being in a physical office. But on the other hand, you lose that electricity, that special magic, those moments that happen in the elevator, in the hallway, at the water cooler, in and out of the parking lot, running an errand near your workplace where you run into another colleague that you might not even see at your physical office. So a couple of things about breaking bread. It could be a business lunch, it could be a breakfast, it could be after, it could be afterwards. Eating in person allows for face-to-face interactions. It fosters this social connection and networking opportunities with colleagues and peers that just doesn't happen virtually. There is a different texture and a different sensibility to it. It could also happen in groups. So you could create a lunch or some type of a meal or a small little mini event, if you will, after office hours, where you have some team building and some morale building. You're doing some in-person dining. It encourages team bonding, camaraderie. You don't even have to do it in the context of, business topics or business ideas from work. It could just be something to promote a positive work culture, connecting with everybody. It also affords enhanced communication. This means something like direct communication, sitting across the table from somebody, knowing how they operate, how they behave, what their habits are. It's more spontaneous. There's a clarity to it. It facilitates better understanding and collaboration among team members. Also, mentorship or professional development. There's something in the richness of being together where somebody gets interested in, or you're interested in, where they are in their career, where they want to go, what they might be grappling with, what a specific issue is that they have to have a conversation about. Casual discussions during meals can lead to the exchange of ideas, of insights, and promoting professional development. And most importantly, something I live for is knowledge sharing. In the world of well-being and health and just general goodness of spirit is stress reduction. Taking a break from work in a different environment outside of the office, but not online, and enjoying a meal with colleagues, it just generally helps reduce stress. You sit back, you let somebody else prepare the meal, you sit back, you let somebody else cook it, clean it, serve it, and it just contributes to overall well-being. I'm getting hungry right now. I want to break bread with somebody who's going to come by the office or meet me somewhere and we can break bread together. A change of scenery during meals can also contribute to creativity and innovation. It can stimulate new thoughts, new ways of thinking, and offering a break from, the everyday habits and routines and the ruts that we kind of get stuck in, and encourage fresh perspectives. Again, the rapport that you get with colleagues, it establishes rapport. In-person breaking of the bread provides an opportunity to get to know your colleagues and your workmates on a personal level. This builds trust that just can't be built in any other way, and a rapport that only has a positive impact on work relationships. Another area, if this is something that you do on a regular basis, you support local businesses. You go to a watering hole, you go to your diner, you go to your coffee shop, to a local restaurant that's designed around businesses and business lunches. It's, a way to support local restaurants and food establishments and contribute to the local economy. You feel woven into that community, and it fosters just that sense of community. There's also a work-life balance element to breaking bread. Separating work from home life by stepping out to eat encourages a healthier work-life balance, aiding in better productivity and mental clarity and acuity, and really that deeper connection with the balance between work and life. There also is an aspect to breaking bread around cultural exchange and diversity. Sharing meals in person allows for a diverse cultural experience. Not only it could provide an opportunity for different cuisines and traditions, which in turn broadens perspectives. It becomes a topic of conversation. It could be a certain type of cuisine from another region or another continent, but it enriches that workplace diversity. So, it's important to know that preferences and even benefits all vary based on different individual experiences, different job roles, what level you're at, and the organization's specific cultures. So you want to balance the advantages of in-person interactions with the flexibility of remote work. And that way you can find that sweet spot of optimizing your work experiences. These are some thoughts I wanted to share with you today around working from home, work-life balance, going back to the office, and finding the richness, because life is so rich, especially when you're breaking bread. So thank you for joining us. Thank you for being with us today. Go find somebody to break bread with. Go find more than one person to break bread with, and think of the Keynote Curators LinkedIn Live as an inspiration for having done that. Thank you so much, and we'll see you next time. That's good. Pretty good baguette. Look at that bite. It's a big bite. All righty. See you next time.